Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Sunday to you all. Today I have decided that we are going to finish up our Halloween themed challenges in our fall binder, and we will just start our Thanksgiving challenges about a week early, which is perfectly fine because I have a lot of them and I'd love to get through all of those before November is out. So I did come in throughout the week with a little bit of birthday cash that I had, just like received for my birthday, and I added to this binder. So now all I have to do is go through each challenge, do a couple things on each, and then that's going to complete it. Then we'll unstuff each challenge and see what we saved in this binder for the month of October. So a lot of these challenges we did finish, or actually we did start in the beginning of October. So we're going to go ahead and finish them up now. And like I said, we'll start our Thanksgiving ones next week. So let's get our first challenge out. It is from Budgeting with Kim. It was her scratch off challenge, and I'll try to put it on an angle so you can see it without all the glare. It's pumpkin season. And we're going to go ahead and scratch off the last two scratchers on this and see what we are completing. So this saves 50. So that's a 5. And this is a 6. So we're putting an additional $11 in here to finish this up, and we should have $50. I hope you guys are doing well today. Hope your weekend's going pretty good for the most part. All right, guys, let's see what we have here. 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's make sure that I didn't leave anything in the... Nope. 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to go ahead and grab another one to make it 50. And guys, I'm going to try to go through these as quick as possible since we do have to unstuff this. Just so we're not here for very long. My videos are extremely long, and I apologize for anybody who does not like long videos. All right, next is from Sheila. She is my other binder bestie with Kim, and this is her Halloween challenge. We're going to go ahead and put the last $6 into this. These last 3 icons at $2 a piece. So 1, the kitty cat's going to be 2, and this cemetery is going to be 3 at $2 a piece. We're adding $6. And then we're also going to finish up her Munich, Germany challenge, which saved 30. So we have 5. And down here we have 4. So we're putting an additional $9 into this challenge. Now Sheila is on her European vacation. Let's go ahead and get our 9 before I forget. Let's go ahead and put $1 back and we'll grab 10. There we go. So we're putting $15 into this challenge today. 6 and 9 is 15. And so for next month, we will continue to save with some of her European challenges. And I have some other Thanksgiving themed challenges made from Sheila. So this saved us 20, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $64 between these two. That's really, really good. So you guys have any plans for today? Like I said, I didn't anticipate on doing this, but I just kind of want to wrap this up. This binder is so full because I have the Thanksgiving challenges already in here, and I feel like it's going to burst here soon. So I'm just going to unstuff it now. All right, next is from me. This is the Burton's challenge, and this came as a set with some mini challenges, tiny challenges. So this is free on my Ko-Fi if you guys want to go pick that up. The Munich, Germany and Happy Halloween is also free on Sheila's channel. And the scratch off I purchased from Kim's Etsy shop on Etsy. Okay, so we have a 7, a 3, and a 4. So we're putting $14 just into this today. 2, 3. And let me see. Let's go ahead and grab a 1 out of here. And then we'll do 5. Just so I can get some of my 1s back. All right, so that takes care of that. And then we have this vellum challenge that I made. I already did the D8 and the D10 off camera, so we're going to do the 12 and the 20. I didn't grab a 20. Oh boy, I forgot I put D20 on there. So this is going to be interesting. Let me find a 20. Hopefully there's a 20 over here. There's a 20 right here. So here's my D20, and then we're going to roll that. So let's see what we get. And we got 17. Of course, I can't ever get something small, can I? All right, so 17 and just that D20. So let's go ahead and mark that down. Oh my gosh, this challenge is going to be worth a lot. So let's get our 12, and we're going to go ahead and roll that. And we got a 3. So we're putting $20 in here. Let's go ahead and put all of this back for 20. And let's see what our scratch off and our roll and save saved us today, or in total. 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, and 2. $62 between these two challenges. So the scratch off was 25, and so that means the remainder was from the roll and save. So the D12 saved us 3. Okay, perfect. Whew, that was spicy. $17. I need to not put another D20 on another challenge, because I'm usually not like that, but I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I'll roll a 4 or 5, and of course I can never roll a 4 or 5. This next challenge is from Ness over at Savings with NJX. She sent this to me in some Happy Mail, so we're going to go ahead and scratch off these last 2 scratchers and see what they are. Hopefully they aren't really high. So 7, that's not too bad. And 3. So we're putting $10 into this. Sorry if I'm shaking the table pretty badly. I was trying to get all of that scratch, or at least a good bit of that scratcher off. Okay, so 10. So this is a $30 savings challenge because we already had 20 in there. Thank you, Ness. I appreciate you sending that to me. And I think that might be free on her Ko-Fi. Go check out her channel. I'll make sure she's linked down below. Next, it's from Anna Banana Budgets. This was her Trick or Treat Savings Challenge. We're going to go ahead and scratch off these last 2 scratchers. It was really fun saving in this binder again. It's been a while since I had a binder full of just fun challenges to scratch offs and roll and saves and things like that, because I had gotten away from that. But I think I'm going to run with this theme for at least the next 3 months. I want to at least do it for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I want to do a winter binder and winter themed binder in January. Okay, so we scratched a 5 and a 2 for 7. So let's go ahead and see if this adds up to 30. 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Perfect. This was free on Anna's Ko-Fi, and it came with another challenge as well. So if you want to go check that out and get her challenges for free, you can. This next one's from Trina over at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens Budget. Such a little angry little kitty. So we have to roll a D8 twice. So let's see what we do. We have a 1, yay. And then that makes up for that 17 I rolled earlier. And a 5. So we're putting 6 into this. So let's go ahead and mark that. 1 and 5 for 6. And so in total, this saved us 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and let's go ahead and get into our next challenge from Stephanie at over Thinking and Budgeting. This was such a super cute challenge that was included in the what was it, Fall Into Savings collab? Yeah, Fall Into Savings collab with Norella's Budget. So we're going to do these last 2 equations. So let's go ahead and roll our D6 dice and see where we're at. You know what, let's do, because we've saved a lot in this binder, let's do our D3 dice. So 1 plus 3 is 4. And then let's roll our D3 one more time. 6 minus 2 is also 4. So we are going to do $8 in here. Let's see if I don't have 2 1s. So let's just go ahead and grab our 8. 25, 31, 2, and 3. We saved in this challenge. Okay. And next we have Jamie over Charmer Budget. See, she sent me some Happy Mail. And these I printed off of her Ko-Fi for free. We saved a lot in these challenges this month. We already finished this side. So let's go ahead and finish these 2 roll and saves. We'll go ahead and do it. Let's do a D3. 1. And let's go one more time. 3. So that's 4. Let's see, we have do a 1 and grab a 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and scratch off the last 2 of these scratchers and see what they're saving us. So that's a 1. And this is a 7. Ooh, $8. So let's clean that up a little bit. Now we're gonna put 2 back, grab a 10. All right, so all in all today, we put $15 in. And in total, in these 2 challenges are actually 3. The roll and saves and the scratch off challenges from Jamie over at Charma Budgets. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 80, 1, 2, and 3. $83 in those 2 challenges. I knew that one was going to be up there because there were so many roll and saves. And even though they were like $2 and $3, that really adds up. It really, really adds up. That's why you can't be afraid of any kind of tiny savings, because if you do it a lot and let it build, it will add up for you. Okay, this one's from Simply My Journey. And then what we have left are the 2 D10 spots. Gosh, why did I do this? I'm the one that put these on here. So it's my silly madness that causes us to have to save so much. All right, so we have our D10. Let's go ahead and roll it. So that's a 2, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and mark our 2 down. And then let's go one more time. 7. So we're putting 9 into this. So this got spicy real quick. Let's go ahead and put 1 back and grab a 10. And in this challenge, we saved 20, 30, and 1. This was free on her Ko-Fi. Look how pretty that was. And you really could probably get away with doing that in November, but it definitely was more Halloween themed for me. So love it. Thank you so much, honey, for making that. And this one took us out last week. We rolled $26 in this last week. And then I came in off the camera and did the 3, 4, and 6. So we're going to do the 8, 10, and 12. And I hope I have enough money over here to finish up these challenges. So this is from Tara of her Lifted Up and Living. Her roll and saves always save a lot of money. So this is the 10. This is the 8. And this is the 12. We're going to go ahead and roll them all down at the same time. So the D10 has a 4. The D12 has a 4, and the D8 has a 7. So, oof, $15. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, and definitely not as bad as the $26 that we rolled in the last week. So, all right, all in all, in Tara's challenge, we have saved 20, 30, 45, 55, and 6. $56. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do next month, I mean, this is a lot of money to save. And I'm really trying to put a lot of money back in the bank from buying Gabby's car. But I think I'm going to go a little lighter on the roll and saves next month. I don't think we'll be doing a lot of D12s and D10s and things like that. Tara's challenge is Tara's challenge. We're going to roll it as it is. But for the ones that you fill in yourself, I'm not going to be putting those big high rolls on there. Like D3, 4s, and 6s are they work perfectly fine. So this next one's from Budgeting for Me, and this is Candy Inspector. Look how cute he is. So adorable. I love that little skeleton. So we're going to go ahead and scratch the last 2 scratchers. And that's a 2. And I don't expect these to be very big because it's a $25 savings challenge. And 3. So we're putting $5 into this today. So there should already be 20. Let's grab a 5. So 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's correct. All righty. Put our clip on for that. Next is from Boop and Budgets, and this was her roll and save. And once again, I went a little spicy and put 2 D10s at the end. So let's go ahead and roll our D10 twice. So we have a 7. This was such a beautiful challenge. I just love the setup, the skulls on top of her head. Such just a cute challenge. Irene, you did a fantastic job. Just chef's kiss, honey. Let's go ahead and roll that D10 one more time. And that's a 6. So we're putting 13 into this today. Yeah, I don't even, this binder, I can only imagine. I'm sure this has got to be over $500 that we saved this month in just this binder alone. And we haven't even unstuffed our monthly binder. So, but we did go light with the other challenges. We did a lot of tiny challenges that saved us a little bit here and there. So I think it'll all average out. So 6 and 7 is 13. We're adding it today. And all in all, we have 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, and 3. $33 in Irene's Boop challenge from Halloween, her Halloween challenge, themed challenge. So cute. She did such an awesome job on that. Love it. Can't wait to see what she does for Christmas. I'll have to grab a couple of her challenges. All right, this is from Happy to Save with Hannah. This is a $40 savings challenge. I love that little kitty by the full moon. So let's go ahead and scratch these last two. We have a 4 and a 5 for 9. So we'll see if we have a 1 and we can trade this in for a 10. I'm not going to worry about condensing down because we're going to immediately unstuff all this and see how much we saved in this binder this month. So in our challenge from Hannah, 10, 20, just making sure my phone is still recording, 10, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. That's right. That's what it says it should save, and that's what we saved this month. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah is a Pen Pal bestie, and I am a member of her Ko-Fi membership. Please go check out her channel. She's doing fantastic. I think she just hit 800 maybe a couple weeks ago, so she is zooming towards 9. All right, saving with Tiffany, serial killer. Look how that's so funny. So we're going to go ahead and do our last 3 scratchers. 3, 4, 7, and 3 is 10. So we're putting $10 more in here, and these black scratchers are the worst. They're so sticky. These were brand new envelopes, and now I have to go in and try to alcohol off all the stickiness from them, from the scratchers. All right, so saving with Tiffany. I did alter this challenge. This is not the original numbers that were on here. I made them a little bit more saver friendly for me. So in this challenge, we have 10, 25, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Still $40 in that challenge. I think because there were so many scratchers that it saved us a lot. Okay, next is from Shade's Budget. This is Miranda's Savings Challenge, and it says, when your kindness isn't killing anyone. As soon as I seen that skeleton, I was like, yes, I need to grab this off her Etsy. So this one's going to save us $5. She has really, I like her scratchers too. They almost like crumble. I like the way they just scratch off so easily. So that's 5 and 8 for 13. This is supposed to save 36. So let's see what we did. 10, 11, 12, 13. And let us count this up. 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's correct. I love this, Miranda. Thank you so much. All right, and next we have from Christelle over at Divine Savings Co. We're almost at the end, guys. This was such a cute color and save. So I did the D10 off camera. We rolled a 7. And the D12 we'll do right now together. So let's go ahead and get the D12 dice and roll it down. $8. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. I'm not going to worry about keep because we're almost at the end anyway. So let's see. What was that? That was 8. So 15, 20, 4, 25, 26, 27. That's what we should have here. Let's make sure. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. And this was a freebie on her Ko-Fi with another challenge that I'm using in our monthly savings challenge. It's like a dice roll game and you go around the board. So those are free on Christelle's Ko-Fi. And our last challenge here is from Charlene Saves. Thought this was so adorable. You guys know how much I love all things science. So these were saving us $2 a piece. We're going to save for this last column, which is another $10. This should be a $40 savings challenge. So let's see what we have. 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Perfect. Okay, so that was the last challenge that was in the binder. So let's go ahead and clean up, and we will unstuff these challenges and see how much they saved. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start unstuffing these. And we're not going to go over what each one saved because we just did that. So let's just go ahead and break everything down. Hopefully I can get these right. Okay, there we go. I probably should just use my big cash tray to do this. So here's that one. And guys, just to make this easier, let me just speed through this. Okay, guys, so we got that all unstuffed. I want to see how many challenges were in this binder. So that's 3 there. Those are reusable. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I had 20 challenges in there, child. That's a lot. So let's go ahead and see what what all of these challenges saved us. Let's do our 20s first. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. That's 260. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30. Oops, I had a feeling that my arm hit something. Let me turn this off. 260 plus 230. Alrighty. Let's put it right here. Okay, hopefully you can still see it without too much glare. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh my gosh, what is going on? 260 plus 230 plus 140. I don't know if I'm hitting the wrong buttons or what. Okay, let's get through these ones. Alrighty, so $704 in that binder with 20 challenges. So that is quite awesome. I definitely will probably have this pack full of Thanksgiving themed challenges next month. But like I said, I think we're just going to go a little bit lighter on our roll and saves. $704, that's awesome for one binder. So I think next Saturday or this Saturday coming up, we'll unstuff that monthly savings bounder with all the October theme challenges and see what that saves us as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with my, confusion and madness around here. I appreciate you all, and I will see you tomorrow in our Monday savings with our collab members from the Cozy Season Box Challenge, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.